Hello, hello, hello. It is I, Ilamore, and you are coming with me on another journey to the Settlers 2 10th Anniversary Vikings Edition. This time we're doing campaign number 3. And full disclosure, I've never seen this campaign before. I've never looked at this map. I don't know what the mission is, so it's all new. We're going to be discovering it together. And reading this, it appears that we are trapped on one side of a desert, and we've got to get to another side. An interesting thing here, we're going to be playing the Nubians, so that will be a little bit different. All the buildings act the same, but the look is slightly different. The seas are apparently poisoned, so there's no fish. We're going to have to farm for our food, and looking around, it looks like there's already a bit of infrastructure set up. But yeah, so probably the first thing that we need to do is clear some land and get some food. I see we've got plenty of resources, so that's good, and that's the limit of our land. All right, I'll bring you back when I start to build up some infrastructure. Well, it looks as though, as well as getting across the desert, there's something happening with that little settlement there. I imagine I will have to go towards it, so we will do that. I am struggling a little bit with the layout. As you know, I like everything to be very structured. I like my grids, and this is just completely dispersed. I want to test the fishing. I wonder if that's true, so will I be able to fish? So we'll build that. Yeah, I did consider just burning everything to the ground and starting again because it was so just looked horrible. But actually, we've got some mines, we've got some farms. I'm going to play in the spirit of the game and carry on from here in the way it was meant to be played. Going to make sure we get our resources, so originally wood and stone. Make sure we get all of that. And then I'm going to concentrate on farms and getting bread, because as we know, bread is the most efficient food source. So I'll probably bring you back when I've got the infrastructure sorted and joined up or connected all these paths a little better. So as you can see, I've built some more farms. I've got my bakers and my mills, and they will soon be producing some food for our mines. And I probably would have built my other buildings apart from my farms on the red land if I thought about it. If I was to play this again, that's what I'd do, because hang on, something's happening. And it looks as though bread has reached our mine, so we will start producing some ore. That's exciting. Now, as you can see, for some reason, I guess I've expanded enough. Their settlement has now been destroyed, and a pathway has appeared through the desert. So this is quite a nice little mechanic for the game, changing it up a little bit. I can build over this side as much as I want, and you can see that I've concentrated really on farms, and I guess I'll have to move through that desert. What I haven't found yet is any gold. So I've got some iron, I've got some coal, but I need some gold, and so I'll probably send out some geologists to see if there's any gold in the desert. I can imagine that there would be some sort of competition to get there first, but we'll have a look. So build up my barracks there, and yeah, I'll probably continue with you when I find some ores. Now look, no ores found in the desert, but if we scroll down in the south, there's this valley where there's iron, there's coal, and most importantly there is gold. So I'm building some gold mines, I'm building a mint, and so we will soon produce some generals. And over here on the border, we've got ourselves a storehouse. I'm going to build another storehouse, one for storing privates, the other for storing generals, and we'll start expanding. We'll put a watchtower up if we can over here. Yep, and we can. So there we go, there's a watchtower, and that's one of the places that we'll start to put our generals in. I'll probably actually expand the other barracks, the one next to the coming storehouse, and that's where we'll store coins and set up our generals. But yeah, we should be producing lots and lots of gold, lots of iron, because we've got plenty of farms, we've got plenty of farmers, we've got iron and coal. So yeah, everything, all the resources that we need. Really, it's now, have we moved quickly enough and built up our military quickly enough to take on the enemy? I imagine that they are also improving quite quickly, so we'll need to keep track of that. With coin production incoming, well, I was going to say I'm evacuating all the soldiers, but actually we'll read this, which says that there's a weakness. It's their harbour, so we need to destroy their harbour. So that's interesting. It looks like their grain is coming from somewhere else, and so we need to cut off that supply line. Again, a really nice mechanic for this game and for this level. So we'll see what we can do. Okay, that's probably the incoming harbour. In that case, that's much closer to the desert, as you can see. So yeah, we'll make that our top priority. I see a fortress next to it, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, what I was saying was we're about to start producing generals, so I'm evacuating the soldiers from all of these barracks to get them into the storehouse so that they can be turned into generals as quickly as possible. So we'll do that, and we'll see if we can outpace their military. Progress is going well. We are producing some coins and some generals, and you can see our military strength, but we are still way behind the Reds, and that's our military strength, and that's our coins produced. So you can see they are producing coins, they are getting generals, so it's going to take us a little while to catch up, but we should be more efficient than them. So yeah, that's where we're aiming for, and we'll see if they'll leave us alone long enough for us to build up our military. Now look, they did not leave us alone. I wasn't really paying attention, and they did in fact overtake our watchtower there. So yeah, we've got a little bit of a struggle now on our hands. That's what I was looking for, the menu. And you can see coins produced, but our military strength is starting to catch up. So I'm actually just going to continue. I don't think this is over yet. We just need to keep on building up the generals. So I'm going to speed it up and yeah, get rid of the. Oh boy. Right, this is getting harder. So they've now cut us off, but actually we can still produce generals. So so that should be all right. Let's see. I'm going to set my strong guys to attack now, and make sure I fill up this this watchtower with generals. Okay. They're actually attacking. They're attacking here. This is it. If we can win this, if we can repel this attack, then we've got a chance. If not, then pretty much we're done. But yeah, there it was. Our attack was repelled. We got our generals in just in time. So now that we've got all our generals, let's actually go and attack. They can't reinforce this hut. So yeah, we'll see if we can take back our land now. The counter-attack is on, and success. We've avenged our dead settlers, and yeah, and we're back to full generals here. I'm just going to wait for them to get back to full strength. It's really helpful that you can see this, and actually it looks like they're attacking us again. So but only with one guy. Okay, so I think we'll probably win this one. We'll build up to full strength. We'll continue building up our military might, and then we will take back the land that is owed us. Oh, look at that! He beat one of our guys, but I don't think he'll make his way through all 6 of them. Right, as you can see, I'm counter-attacking, and I've counter-attacked with pretty much everything I've had. They've kept on reinforcing, but that is it. I've managed to overtake them. I've got very few generals left at this point, because that counter-attack took quite a lot. But now having reinforced, I think we can probably start building up our military once more, and hopefully this time they'll leave us alone long enough for us to build up our military so that we can overtake them. We'll see how it goes, and if they counter-attack again, I'll bring you back. Otherwise, we'll wait till I'm ready to attack. And they have attacked once again. You see the attack underway down there in the bottom of the screen, but actually I think I'm going to be able to overcome this. And as you see, our military strength is now about even with theirs, so I would expect that we will win this battle, because I've got all my military strength concentrated right there. And I'm thinking about the counterattack, because they seem to have used up almost all their soldiers, and if I can get rid of that harbour, they won't be able to bring grain in, they won't be able to produce any more soldiers, and they won't be able to produce any more gold. So yeah, this is going to be close though, because I've got no soldiers left, and if they do manage to take this over, it's going to be harder to overcome once again, but it does look as though we've managed to repel that attack, so that's great. So yeah, I am going to go on the offensive now, And frankly, I'm just throwing everything that I've got at that fortress, hoping that their attack of me has left them weak. And wow, it certainly has. They had no defences left, apparently. So we've taken down their harbour, and so now they can't provide grain to their mines. So from now on, we should just be getting stronger, and they should be getting weaker. So yeah, let's start the battle music, and we'll take this to the end. Well, and there you have it. In the end, it wasn't that hard. All that tussle in the middle was really where the battle was fought and won. So there we are. You see how we've done. And as usual, once I've completed a mission, I will wipe out the pirate invaders and take back all of our land. You can see they had loads of gold and iron and farms and things to help them. But we've managed to overcome. So hope you enjoyed this video, hope you've enjoyed this level. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time as we continue our Vikings campaign. Bye bye.